Oh man, what you just saw was me turning in my last final of the semester before winter break, and I cannot tell you the weight that has been lifted off of my shoulders. We're finally free. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my classes and my work. I mean, that final I turned in was literally a video essay. Like, that's something that I just make for fun, so it honestly didn't even really feel like homework. It just felt like another responsibility that was kind of looming over me while at home. And despite that actually being my last final and turning it in, my schedule worked out where I was able to come home early for Christmas break because I was able to do all of it remotely. So I have been home these past couple of days, still just cranking some last responsibilities out. As if I haven't expressed my love for Christmas, family, and this general cozily cold time of the year enough already, I will be spending Christmas break at home and you get to see all of it. Lucky you. I mean, where else do you get to enjoy a fireplace, charcuterie board for lunch, alongside the familial comfort of hearing somebody yelling at the TV about the Lions? But working on these last couple of finals and responsibilities while being home has left me in a weird spot of in-betweenness. I've been just absolutely amped, balls to the wall, ready to relax like my life depends on it. But I've had to finish these last couple of things, and they've been weighing on me. I've been home since about last Wednesday, and really all I've been doing is just working on these last couple of finals. And it's weird because the past couple of days, like, I've been able to relax more. I haven't been as stressed as I was, during school. But it's more so just been because I've been able to do my regular daily tasks in a more slower, relaxed pace. It doesn't feel like a new relaxation. It doesn't feel like I'm on break. Like when you're on break, you have so much more free time, obviously. But instead of doing anything new with that free time, like relaxing or any of the number of things I always find myself wanting to do but never having time for during the school year, I've been more so just stretching out my daily activities and habits to fill up the day at a more relaxed pace. And couple that with the fact that my finals and homework have all been essentially taking up the same amount of time that my job or internship would. And this break has felt relaxing so far, but not new in a really satisfying way. I've blabbered enough on this channel on how I like to meaningfully engage with media and hobbies and activities and everything alongside my responsibilities, but doing that consistently doesn't really leave time for me to experience and practice anything new. I used to have a lot of time to just learn and try and practice and teach myself new things, but this past semester has been so busy, I really haven't had much of a chance to, experience something new. I may edit for 2 hours a day, but will I ever significantly improve if I don't take the time to learn and practice? And that's why I've been so excited for break. Like, yeah, I want to relax, but more importantly, I want to do the things that I haven't had the time to do during the school year. I feel like when you're unable to engage in the hobbies and activities that mean something to you, you kind of start to lose a part of yourself. If I'm just working, doing homework, or going to my internship all day, every day, then who even am I but just a worker? This may sound a bit ambitious, but in a way, I guess I kind of want to spend break finding out who I am. I want to reconnect with myself, see what I've been missing in the chaos of the school year, and hopefully re-implement those components back when the school year starts. If you want to be corny, I guess you could say instead of trying to change myself this new year, I'm trying to find myself. So I figured, time to hit the self-help books / internet. I've been milued by the self-improvement gurus like Gary Vee in the past, but now I'm focused on a different type of improvement. I want to find my ideal life, my ideal self, and actualize it so I can hold on to it in the future. I want to remind myself of my values, beliefs, hobbies, my identity. I want to do new things, and I want to do things I've always been wanting to, which will only further inform me on what makes me me. So, without further ado, the first step of reconnecting with myself over Christmas break. I'm going to make a little list of all the things that come to mind when I think of what I want to do, what I've been missing out on during the semester, things I want to learn, books I want to read, activities I want to do, hobbies I want to get back into. This list that I'm making is like things that I want to do over break. I have another list of break goals that are more like responsibility based. I already made that one before break started. And some things on there are just like more, boring stuff, like finishing my portfolio or like working on a system to apply for internships, working on a system to fix my editing setup. I really want to fix my editing setup. Like that is a massive break goal. So that list is more like responsibility based, a little more boring. And those are the two main things on that list. But this list is just pure fun. Whatever I want to do, let's do it. It is the day of official break, I suppose. I have a lot of stuff that I want to do. I have like the typical things I do during a day, like write and edit and whatnot, but I want to do like some of those new things that I was talking about. One thing that I want to do, since I turned in my screenplay for class, and that's usually what I've been working on during these past couple of like writing sessions over the semester, it would be really cool to work on like learning how to write better, or just writing like different material or different media. But I'm gonna spend this writing time doing some stream of consciousness writing. I'm gonna work on a Christmas themed video essay during my editing time, so it's like these things are not taken up by school anymore. Like I can work on things that I want to, which is really exciting. I mentioned this in like a previous clip, I think, but one of the things I've been most excited about over break has just been able to like actually experiment and work on learning by doing projects, specifically in After Effects. So I'm doing this like motion design course right now, and I'm animating, which is so fun. One thing that I know that I definitely want to do over break is find some new freaking books to read. I just haven't like read for enjoyment like during the day. Hey baby kitty. I haven't like read during the day for enjoyment like on a nice sunny afternoon like today in quite some time. So I've also been wanting to like keep track of and make a list of books I've been wanting to read, and authors I want to pursue, and articles I want to tackle. So I'm gonna make a list of all of those materials and content and beautiful literature and see if we have any. One of like the best parts about break so far has definitely been like the amount of stories I've been able to consume. I don't know, I feel like consumption as like a word for like taking in media can sometimes reduce that media to like content. So I don't know, but I've been really happy with the amount that I've just been able to engage with more media in like really meaningful ways. Like I haven't had time to just like sit and read for like 45 minutes like I just did in so long, and it's so enjoyable to engage with media just like by choice and like with intention, and to finally get to things that you've wanted to for so long. Like I actually started this book, Biography of X, a little while back, and but I remember really loving the vocabulary that this author used and their writing style, so I wanted to get back to it. And like I finished Normal People. I've been reading like a ton of like short fiction pieces on the New Yorker and the New York Times, or not the New York Times, long form a really cool like website with long form articles, and now I'm reading this, and it just feels so good to like engage with these stories. I just like have not had time to like do that previously, to just take in different fiction. It's just reminding me of how much I love stories, how much I love the thing that I want to commit my life to. So I'd say I'm like really reconnecting with myself in that way. But yeah, this book is fire, and I've been reading a lot more, and it's been feeling really good. Sometimes you just need to return to your favorites, go back to the classics, because this is such a banger. So I'm gonna do something that I'm bad at and just like relax a little bit. I'm feeling really tired from yesterday. Ooh, and finally get back to Mr. Saul Goodman. I've been meaning to rewatch this for so long, and I'm not going to rewatch the whole series, but I just want to see at least like where we began. Oh man, this really is oh my god, the cinematography is so good. Every winter break, my brother and I deliver wine for this company. So this is actually exciting. So one of the things that, like I said, I wanted to do, like over break, was just like play video games during the day. So it is nice that while delivering wine, when I'm not driving, I think I'm gonna finally play some video games. Like I got this ROM hack for like Pokemon Platinum that I was able to get on my 3DS because I like hacked it. Here. Delivering wine in the Home Alone 2 hotel for the vlog. I make it back into Animal Crossing because I've been listening to like a ton of like ambience videos, like Animal Crossing ambience.
Hey, how's it going, Jake? I'm your DJ X. Glad you're here.
It just looks so cute. It looks like the perfect winter game. It's been like a year and a half, so my villagers are gonna be pissed. So yeah, gonna deliver some wine, try and go off and grind, I guess. One thing I said I wanted to do over break was make a vision board, and I really want to make a physical one because I love like mixed media and stuff like that, as we know, but I don't think I have like enough color ink or a printer to do that. So we are going to make one on Canva, and I have a second angle because I'm not going to be filming like an hour of footage on my Blackmagic of me just like sitting here. Make for so much storage wasted. And I think it would be really fun to make a type of vision board that could like fit as like a phone background. I don't know, I think that would be like really fun, so then I can like look at it whenever I want and such. Is that an option on Canva? Okay, I'm gonna turn that camera off now because it's gonna be wasting a lot of storage on it. Boom, over here to this shot. Here we are working on the poster / vision board. I saw some things earlier that was like, save some posts on Instagram with instruction on how to do a vision board. Boom, get clear on your vision. Consider asking yourself, how do I want my next year to look differently the same? I'm not a big fan of like I don't want to do like necessarily resolutions, because I want to have like that growth mindset like throughout the entire year, not just for a single week or something, which often happens with resolutions. So I do like the idea of like ins and outs, like 2024 ins and outs. So I think I'm gonna like model my vision board a bit off of that, but off some goals that I have, and just make it like all collagey and whatnot. So I'm gonna make it on Canva, gonna set some goals. Like one goal that I have, well, I wanna make this vision board just look like cool. So there's that. But I feel like one goal that I have is definitely to start like a video editing business. I think that would be really cool to get into like freelancing. Kind of struck by this little phone image right here. One thing I want to do is definitely develop more of my creative voice with mixed media and have like a more distinct style. I definitely want to spend more time with friends and hanging out with people, so maybe I can get some like cool pictures of people hanging out. I want to cook a lot more. I want to go to the movie theaters a lot more. Ooh, this is a cool picture. I feel like that kind of goes with this dark red theme too. Movie theaters, so in. Libraries are in. I want to go to the library a lot more. I just want to like get out a lot more. And I kind of want that like intuitive lifestyle. I want a more intuitive lifestyle, most definitely. I want to put some filters onto this too. I want to make it look a little cooler. But that's like an example of like a library, I feel like. It's like the most beautiful reading nook ever. My word of the year is definitely intuition. I really want to live more intuitively, live more in line with my own desires. What hobby or interest? I really want to just get into learning everything. Like that is my hobby and interest for the new year, is just getting into learning even more. So maybe I can try and include some stuff with that and some topics that I want to learn. Dream life is very active, full of meaningful work and quality time with quality people. So let's see if we can visualize that. So here we have the vision board. Some things that I have, the background pictures are like a nightclub because I want to be more social, and then a nice little reading nook because I want my room to be mad cozy. Speaking of cozy, we got the sleepy time there. That's just kind of representative of how I want to like take better care of myself this semester, being more patient with myself. And he has headphones on, which indicates how I want to listen to more music. We have this cute little Animal Crossing villager because I've been thinking about playing Animal Crossing more, and I really want to play more video games. We got Nietzsche to kind of reflect the significance I'm placing on thinking deeply and critically and learning this semester. It's a little pretentious to put a philosopher like that on there, but I think it gets the job done. And then finally, some Japanese curry udon, which I cooked yesterday and represents the desire to like cook more, cook new foods, yada yada yada. So there we go. There's a vision board. I didn't want it to be anything like too serious, like where it's like this is like their way of like making and outlining their year. I feel like I've done that in like different ways, so this is kind of more just like a fun activity to plan my year. So yeah, vision board.
picture of Lisa.
Yeah, you have to plan ahead, like make choice. It's in your white
Goes where the fork goes, how I got this nose
So nice.
Did you get that? Did you guys get that for them?
Yeah, I got it for Sarah.
Oh, yeah.
That is like the greatest gift ever.
Perfect. This is exactly. I didn't know. I mean, I just saw it online, and I was like.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the vlog. As you can see, I have returned to Ann Arbor for our Christmas break. From Christmas break, I suppose. You know, it's a bittersweet time. Holidays are over. New Year's begun. Back to work. No, I'm actually really excited. I've had a few of my classes so far. Tomorrow is Friday, so I kind of haven't been vlogging as of late. It's mostly been as a result of this issue right here. Probably not the best idea to use my microphone as a pointer away from the one who is speaking. This is taking forever to edit. This is the vlog right now that you're currently watching. And it's taking forever to edit because it's taking forever to render, and I needed to render because the file sizes that I'm using with my Blackmagic are so big and too high quality, and they're stored on my hard drive, my external hard drive. And I'm assuming that those files being on an external hard drive just means that that external hard drive is not fast enough to allow for the audio playback to happen at the same time as the image. And as you can imagine, that makes it very difficult to edit an audio-visual video. I guess it's a learning opportunity because I just need to understand codecs and file sizes and all of that stuff better. So hopefully I can learn something from this, but it's pretty annoying. But anyways, enough complaining. Let's do a little reflection, recap, conclusion, shall we? Break was amazing. It was honestly fantastic. By the end of it, this sounds ridiculous, but with having that focus on trying to really reconnect with myself and just realigning myself with my values, my goals, what I want to do, it's so easy to lose track of everything in the school year that it was so nice to find that just kind of prioritize myself and my own learning goals, my own personal goals, my own personal enjoyment outside of, all these other responsibilities. I think I learned a lot about myself, about a lot of various topics reflection. I did a lot of learning about poetry. I did a lot of learning about After Effects, and I'm so much more into editing in After Effects than I was even before break, which I was already getting into. I made a lot of progress on my honors proposal. I made a lot of progress on a lot of homework that I wanted to get done. Developed a lot of relationships, I feel like, by hanging out with people. Reorganized a lot of projects. I watched a ton of great movies. The last one I watched was Anatomy of a Fall on the last day of break, and that was just absolutely spectacular. I wrote a lot. I spent so much time with my family, which I loved more than anything. And I was just so happy. I was so happy. There were times where I felt frustrated with the level of productivity that I had during a given day, but eventually I feel like that subsided a little bit more, and I became a little more relaxed on myself, and I think I need to maintain that going into the school year. And that kind of brings me to, ultimately, what did I get out of this break? I don't need to get anything more out of it than just a time to relax. That's what breaks are for. But I had this goal to kind of realign myself back onto my priorities and my goals and what really matters to me. And I'm anticipating this being a semester where I do have a lot more focus on those other elements of my life that I was perhaps neglecting in the past. I'm gonna have a lot more free time, I think, just with my classes, which I really enjoy right now. And I really want to get a new camera because I want to vlog more. Like, I'm so impassioned about creating coming out of break that it's really annoying that I just have to go back to work and do a lot of things that aren't related to my own creating. But at the same time, those interruptions open opportunities and new avenues for creating. And that brings us back to what I want to bring into this new year that I got from break. And one is just following the inspiration to create, even if it's not there, just pushing for it. I really just want to get better at easing myself of pressure to create by allowing myself to make mistakes and experiment. I experimented so much over break that it really kind of helped solidify that philosophy in my mind that I can't make everything perfect. It's all a learning process. And if I truly love to learn, as I say I do, then I need to also truly love making mistakes and, you know, not getting things out on time, not having things work out in the way I want them to. And that's something I really want to take into this new year, is just being okay with interruptions and mistakes like this, and just knowing that it will ultimately either make for a better end product or act as a learning experience in some way. I also really want to be more diligent with some of my systems, which I have been. Some of the systems I developed over break. I've really been loving the pocket journal and the stream of consciousness writing. I would like to continue doing that daily as much as I can, because I feel like it's a really good practice to just get out things that I don't even know that I want to say. Gratefulness is just one major key. I want to text people more. I want to let people know I appreciate them more. Came out of this break a big old sap like the guy, the guy in the holdovers. I think coming out of break, the biggest things that I want to take into the new year are the significance of reflection, the importance of pushing myself, whether that be creatively through experimentation or by being more social, and just giving myself freedom to make mistakes, freedom to experiment, freedom to be okay with not finishing everything I wanted to during a day. Having a break has made me realize how stressful I've made my life in the past, and how it doesn't need to be so stressful to still get the things that I want to get done, and to still be with the people that I care about while making, maybe marginally slower progress on my creative projects, but still enjoying my life to a more full degree. I want to focus on myself a little bit more. And ironically, that means probably spending time with people more, as well as allowing myself more grace with my projects and my creative work. But at the same time, I am more inspired to create than ever, and I just want to learn and absorb more than anything. So yeah, there's a lot of big things to take away from this break, but primarily it is that you need to take care of yourself, and you need to value what you value. Like, you can't just say that you care about something. You need to actualize it, and you will only be better off for it. For following what you truly, truly believe, and pursuing what you truly, truly enjoy, and really makes your life feel worth it, that's what you have to focus on. There's going to be interruptions, there's going to be work, there's going to be all this stuff, but seeing how I've already been able to incorporate some of these new systems into my daily routine, and seeing how I've already been happier from incorporating some of these lifestyle and philosophical changes in my mentality has been so rewarding, and just reminding of the fact that I can prioritize myself and things will be okay. So Christmas break was fire. I feel like I really did reconnect with myself, and hopefully I can start cranking out these vlogs a little bit faster with a improved storage system and workflow. So I'm also hoping to get a new camera, because the Blackmagic is just not it for vlogging. I know that some people can do it. At this point, it's getting pretty difficult to vlog with it and vlogging the content that I want with it in the style that I want. So hopefully I'll be getting a new camera soon. I'll be fixing my editing storage workflow, and hopefully this audio is working now so I can edit a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, per usual. And remember to take care of yourself, remember to take some time to make sure you are living within your values and beliefs. And I hope you have a blessed new year. A blessed new year to you. Okay. Thanks for watching.